Oh. We'll just ignore that, okay? Ignore what? I don't know what we're talking about. Anyway. So, we do have flight. I'm not sure if I talked about that in the last update, but it's essentially just magical mushroom soup or stew or whatever. But this is the progress we made on the platform. It is big, it is big, it is big. It's not finished, partly because, you know, it's school. I don't really have too much time to work on it. So the underlayer, and, you know, I'm doing other stuff. You know, I've got somewhat of a life. And so the under part is not done completely for this first layer. And like I may or may not have said, there is going to be 3 to 4 layers. See, my original plan was to have just a big one, but then I realized there is a world border. And then I learned that it'd probably just be kind of big. It's going to be big anyway, but it's just, I didn't really think about it too much at the time. So, point is, we're just going to make it layers down. And I did put glowstone on the bottom of it, so we don't have to have, like, the glowstone upper part that we had up here, but glowstone under it, and it just, and to be honest, I kind of like the way it looks. But there's going to be another layer here, and then another layer here, then eventually another layer here, so there's going to be like a total of 4 layers, but I'm not really rushing on the 4th layer, and I really only want to get 3 layers in there for right now, just because of the fact just because of the fact of, you know, it's going to take a while to get all the minions, and not only that, it's going to take a while to set up the platforms, and if it's really going to take all this time, I kind of want to wait a little bit more, because these take, what? Because if this is, yeah, it's because it's 12 by 12. It's essentially just speaks for itself, which means there's going to be 4, no, 3. I don't know what I'm thinking about. Yes, it is. Wait, did I make it? Yeah, I did make it where it's 4 by 4. So it is 16. So there's 16 there, 16 there, 16 there, 16, 16, 16 would be... Actually, no, wait, that is perfect. I don't know. See, I thought it would be perfect as well. I thought it would be perfect as well, but for some reason... Unless I just accidentally did the equation wrong. That's probably what I did. Because I calculated in my head, and I'm like, it's going to be perfectly even, right? And then I did the calculator, and it's like, no, that's not. But I think the reason for that is because I made a mistake myself, and I think I did, like, 12 by 12 or something. I don't know what I did. Point is, that's not what we're here to do. That's just a progress update. What we are here to do is work on my goal, which was... My first goal ever here was to get the tree capitator, because I was grinding foraging in the beginning, and I learned that people hate to do foraging. So essentially what I need is a ton, I mean a buttload of obsidian, like obsidian out the wazoo. I need 81,920, I think it is, which is a lot. Don't get me wrong about that. It is quite a lot, which is why we're working on it. So what we're going to do here is, you saw those minions in the main island. Well, I'm going to convert those, because I actually did switch them out. I switched them we switched them from redstone to cobblestone to redstone, and now they're back to cobblestone, just so that way I can get my armor. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I want to make mining armor, and it takes enchanted cobblestone. And when it's all fully put on, it will give me haste 2. So then after that, I'm just going to head to the end and get the obsidian. So I'm going to hand mine, as well as after all those minions are done, after all those minions are done getting me my golem armor, we're going to go ahead and switch those out for obsidian minions. And actually, we can also switch out the glowstone minion for an obsidian minion as well, and just make the 3x3 obsidian minion square right now. This should essentially guarantee, or we could just do 8, because that would be like perfect. Each one would be tasked with making like a stack. But right now it takes, I don't know, maybe 12, 14 hours. Point is, it takes the obsidian minions a little while to fill up, and they're on T7. So realistically, it wouldn't take too long. It'd take about 3 days. So by Monday, I would be able to do it, but that's assuming they all start out as like T7, and that's simply just not what's going to happen. But having 9 of them, the most of a minion that I've ever had is 6, and that's literally the cobblestone and redstone minions I have now. So having 9 of them to produce the obsidian is going to be absolutely insane, and we should get a tree capitator in no time. I also went ahead and literally just not too long ago, I went and I grinded up the foraging collection for the jungle wood up to the jungle axe, because if you didn't know, I got my jungle wood axe from a gift, so somebody just gifted it to me because they saw me like mining with like a golden axe, just a normal golden axe, and so they had like pity on me, and they gave me the jungle wood axe, and that's essentially where it happened. How it happened. I'm sorry if I seem a little uncoordinated. I am texting somebody right now. Can't type. My teacher today was hilarious. My teacher hit the gritty. Not even playing. My teacher hit the gritty. It was insane. He wouldn't let us film it. It's really sad. I think some people did, just kind of sneak their phones and film it, but I'm not sure. And I have yet to I have heard many rumors about that, and in fact, I think even one of the teachers said that one of the students showed the video, but I don't know. I mean, even coming from a teacher, I just don't know how true those, well, just what they are, rumors are, and I'm not fully convinced until I see the video, until I get a copy myself, because if I do, I probably won't show it on stream, just for privacy reasons, but I just, it'll go down as one of my most favorite test memories from school, so yeah, that's gonna be kind of exciting. And I still got the memory, it's not like I just kind of like, ooh, he did it, and I don't have that image in my head, but anyway, point is, hit the gritty, and bro, it was literally like a bet or something, and not even gonna lie, he did like look at a video or something, he said it himself, but his gritty was not bad for it being his first time. Like, you would almost mistake him for being a pretty good grittier. Anyway, let's go ahead. I need 24 enchanted cobblestone for this. Hopefully this part shouldn't take too long, because we've got a lot more grinding to do when it comes to the 80,000 cobbles. I mean, the obsidian we need to collect. Let's just make the chest plate. Here we are, plus 40 defense. Grants aware with permanent haste 2, and that's the full set bonus. So right now it just grants me some defense. But what I'm going for is that haste 2. There's probably something way better for that, but I'm fine with just it being the enchanted cobblestone type stuff. Because, I mean, if it works, it works, you know? So we only need 14 more, which is already like half, which means we're already like close to halfway done. Oh, I hate the fire. I also had to take auto smelts off my pickaxe. It only costs 5 levels, so removing it for the additional 5 levels was not that bad. Because, I mean, when you mine stone, yeah, it would give you cobblestone, but then if you mined cobblestone, because cobblestone's understone, right? It would just give you stone, and I just didn't need that. So, just kind of changed up on that. And then another one of my friends got one. Remember when like the whole sheesh thing was like popular? He got like all the teachers to say sheesh, and I wasn't there when he did it, but he told me about it, and not gonna lie, it sounded pretty cool. If anybody is watching this, like either live or just not live, let me know some crazy things or, you know, kind of cool things your teacher did. All my teachers are pretty chill. I mean, they aren't pretty, not all pretty chill, but, you know, they, you know, teachers are enforcing when they need to be, you know. They're pretty cool. They're not at all really strict teachers. They're pretty nice, pretty laid back, but still good teaching. I find it even funny that even at actually, no. Never mind what I was about to say. So 80 obsidian. I remember when I set my goals on the tree capitator, I was like mining in the mines, and I just didn't want to mine in the mines anymore. So I decided to just go for foraging. And then, you know, people were cutting down these trees, and I probably already said the story, but they were cutting down the trees. Like one hit, I asked people what it was about. They said jungle wood axe, and then somebody even said like, with you can combine it with obsidian, make a tree capitator. And I'm like, ooh. And then I'm like, jungle axe, jungle axe, jungle axe. I got the jungle axe because somebody gave it to me, as I previously mentioned, but I was grinding for it, of course, as I also previously mentioned. And, well, after that, I went down and I, like, just tried to, like, run through all the mines to get down to the Obsidian Sanctuary, and then I just made a diamond pit. Well, I stopped at the diamond level, made some diamond armor, and then I think also diamond sword, but I'm not sure. And then I made a diamond pickaxe for sure, and I just went down to the Obsidian Sanctuary, and I just started mining down there. I died, and I just found this spot that was perfect for mining obsidian. And, so I went back there like 20 times, and finally I had gotten enough obsidian, and I created the obsidian minion. And those 2 obsidian minions have been working ever since. Those are 2 minions that I have never switched out So they've been working like nonstop for the entirety kind of my Skyblock journey. At least I'm like 99.999% sure they haven't been changed out. I'm pretty darn sure. I mean, of course, they're not always working. Sometimes, I just can't go over to them. Yeah, but I wonder if I can get any of the other teachers to hit the gritty. I'm curious what the other teacher's gritty look like. And he has a mad drip on too. Oh wow. We can head back to the island. And then let's just... Whoa. That's not quite what I wanted to do. And I don't really need the uneven form. Oh yeah, and then in my tech class, we're using this like software called Kodu. Oh wow, we're really close on the cobblestone region. We need what, 4 more? And in it, he was talking about like games that you can make because it's just you code games and you make games and make levels and all that. And he talked about that somebody made like a platform climbing game where you would have to like throw somebody from a platform and then catch them on the other platform or something like that. And he said at the end you reach the top and then you thought you won, you thought you made it to the end, but then there was a boss, like a boss that was a really big boss, and the boss's name was Bike Tyson. The whole class just kind of cracked up when he said that. But yeah, and so one more piece is all we need, which is 3 more, which is 7.5 stacks or something. But I really want to see what the difference of Haste 2 makes, and if it's really that big of a difference. Give me a second. Okay, I just gonna mine. Also, if you're watching this, what's your favorite song? Or, sometimes it's hard to narrow down your favorite, especially. And, you know, your song changes all the time, but, you know, just based on kind of what pops up and all that. Yeah, that's it. That should be. Okay. You know what is kind of painful? Having an ingrown toenail. And then you should just be able to. I mean, while we're here, you might as well. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say we might as well just go to the Obsidian Sanctuary, and then I realized we're going to the end. Kind of dumb, but I mean, not kind of. I am, but yeah. Okay. Well, cobblestone minions. Your time's up. Guys, you better produce. Yes. Okay. We've got enough to make 2 more minions. Pick you up. Let me pick you up, Buttercup. Okay. Well, I am befuddled on why cocoa beans are brown. Like, do we ever ask questions about, like, question, or, like, do we ever ask questions about questions? I'm sure we do. I know we do. We literally I think that there's like literally like a whole group of science just like kind of like dedicated to that. But I have no idea. I honestly am blabbering. Alright. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? I need a wooden pickaxe. I still find it kind of weird that that you only need a wooden pickaxe for this. Let's see here. Sticks, one stick. That'll be enough. That'll be enough. I'm sure of it. If I did my math right. And then there's also like the whole group, but I think what I do know for sure is that there's like a whole group of mathematics just dedicated. Anyway, bro, he thought he was so tall, bro. But I ended up calling him a small fry. And that hurt his feelings. La da da. La da dee da ba da bo. I'll just kind of head back here. And place you here. And place you there. And place that there. Place that there. Place that there. Place that there. Boom. Alright, so now I got 2 more obsidian minions on the job. I changed my mind. I'm not gonna move those for now. I think I probably will later, but I don't feel... I'm not in the mood right now, bro. I'm just not in the mood. End. That's what I need. Hold on. I'm also kind of... Well, let me put these away. Oh, I'm all over the place. I'm all over the place. You take you off. You put you on. Now I got haste 2, essentially like a beacon. I just open up my ender chest. I'm not sure why I'm freaking out, but I am. Anyway. Oh, I'm so slow. Oh my god, that is so fast. That is so fast, and I get 4? I get 4 per? Okay, what if I put Fortune 3 on it? Which means that I can get that really easily. So annoying. Yep, that's obsidian. Come on, enchanted. Yeah! Come on. Bottles. Dang it. He got it before me. This thing's actually really quick, though. Like, surprisingly quick. And it is like a beacon with haze, too, so. Anyway. Okay, internet, I'll take you. Oh, come on. Bro, they like, did you see what that one shot did? That was crazy. Oh, I forgot to put in my, ah, it's fine. It's only 5 grand. That's not a lot to me, no sirree. I just realized how low my health is. I'm not sprinting. There's no way that this is sprinting, by the way. This feels so slow. Come on, another node, give me another. I don't want a gauntlet. I guess that makes up for the money I lost, thank you. I love how instead of going back to my bank, I'm just, yeah, I'll just continue to lose the money. Why not? Come on, please, 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 please. That's not what I want. Come on, give me something, give me something, give me something. Not that! I should have specified what I wanted. I should have specified. But, oh my god, I'm getting so interrupted, you know? I'm probably just gonna go AFK for a little bit on the stream. I've got a couple things I've gotta do. So yeah, I'm probably gonna go AFK for a little. Oh, come on. Don't I already have enchanted bottles, like, at the island, at the ready? Like, didn't I create a whole chest over here just to kind of like, yeah, look at that. One bottle ought to do it. Yeah. Fortune 3. Is there any other enchantments besides Smelting Touch, Experience, just Fortune, Soak Touch? I'm not even sure if this is going to give me more, but hey, if it does, whoop-de-doo. I'm not going to AFK at my island, though, since, the kind of the flight duration. It's really easy to make it, but I don't really want to waste it if I don't have to. So, let's see here. I have a chance to get more, I think. Let's see, 37 to 40. Yeah, it worked. Oh, it worked. We're getting not too bad on the obsidian front. Actually, how many stacks is this? Let me... Well, if each is like 2.5, we can just... Oh, wow, this is going to be a lot of stacks. Because if I think about this statistically, we can break it up into 32 things of 5. And technically, we can take that times 4. So 4 times 64 is, what, 256? And 256 times 5 is... Jeez. Holy cow. That's a lot of stacks. No, that's a lot of stacks. What is that, 128 stacks, I think? How many? No, I guess it is. It's about 2 double chests, actually. Oh, I mean, it's more than that. It's a little over 2 double. It's a little over 2 double chests just full of that. But I think, honestly, it's going to be pretty nice. I'm just playing. This is going to be torture. I'm going to go ahead and go AFK for a little bit. Just like I said I would. I've not eaten dinner yet, so I'm going to go AFK right here. I also spent my bits on a god potion. And sold it for money. I got 770,000. That's, to me, that's not bad. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Well, I'm here. I do have my dinner with me. So I will be kind of like multitasking, kind of eating. But right now, it's kind of just like kind of fresh off the stove. So I'm gonna just kind of pass out on that. What? Pass out? I do not know what I'm saying. Like 15% of the time. I have no idea what I just said this thing. Can you see what I'm saying? Probably 915%. Just over, which means I don't even know what's happening when I don't talk. Sounds pretty accurate. It's not half bad, actually. It's like, hold on. Well, they have a promise. My friend said promising pickaxe only goes up to like efficiency 2. Anyway, so. I don't know though. I do not know. So way faster than 10 seconds. That's what all I can tell. No, this was it really easy to grind, but I'm just very curious. How fast is it without it? Can you even tell the difference? It's a slight difference. It's not that big. Or at least it doesn't seem that big to me. Welcome to the next, like, 5 hours of my life. It's actually... But let's say it takes me, like, a 2 seconds to mine each piece of obsidian. That means, like... Or a little under 2 seconds. That essentially means that I can mine about 3 stacks of obsidian in 2 minutes. Because of the fortune. Mineral armor. Interesting. Where's the mineral armor? Okay, that's armor. I'm probably just being dumb, am I was definitely not eavesdropping on that chat. Probably because that's impossible to do, since it is chat. Hey there, Mr. Enderman. How you doing? Give me a second. Ah, so it takes hardened diamond armor, which you need from mining like a ton of diamonds, and then it takes, or, you know, just, you get what I'm saying. And then it takes refined minerals. Interesting. Now they are not auctionable. You can buy them from Bazaar for 26,000 coins apiece. Figured. It's during the mining fiesta event. Interesting. It doesn't appear to be too rare of a chance. It's still pretty rare, don't get me wrong. And getting a ton of it would take quite a while. But at the same time, it wouldn't be too bad. So it says that it drops from stone, and it does give me the drop chance to be 1 in 375, or approximately around that. But I'm not sure if that is for stone, and it's the same with like every other material, which, you know, it might be. And in that case, then stone would just be like the best thing to mine then. And you don't find it only on public islands, it said. So, you know, I need to go to like the dark caverns. That would mean that the like governor who gives like the mining fiesta would have to be present. It is a cool effect though. Does that then stack with stonks? Oh, it does say that you can't get it from nether quartz or endstone, which I guess means that you can get it from obsidian then. Very cool. You know what? I just realized I should be putting this obsidian to use. I should probably just make up the rest of the minions, right? Because this guy mines in like a 3x3 area, correct? Yeah, look at that. Mining, 510 mining speed. And it already has efficiency 4. But it doesn't say it mines in a 3x3 area. And then the next thing is how much does endstone sell for? But that's not really what I'm going to do. I'm just going to head back to the island. Let's see, because I need 5. Yeah, that would be right. Okay, I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3. I just gotta do this. Do this. I'll make 6 wooden pickaxes, even though I don't need it for the obsidian minions. This will not be enough to make all 5, I don't think. In fact, I'm pretty sure it won't be enough. But, hey, I'll give it a shot. And, because you need 10 for... Actually, it is enough. That's really nice. There's a little bit left over. This does mean that I can put, like, storages right next to it. And then I need to pick up the glowstone minion before I can do anything else. So if I pick up you, then right here I can place down another. Oops, that's the glowstone minion. That's not what I want. What I do want is that. Anyway, boom, bing, bada boom, just like that. We are pretty well off right now. And how much have you guys made? 21, 21. So honestly, I really think hand mining's fastest, and I may have even made a bad investment on that one, but it's alright. It's not too bad of an investment, or at least that's what I tell myself to keep myself comforted. Excuse me. What am I doing? Right there. I kind of look how dark this guy looks. Like, look at those eyes. That looks really dark. You know what else looks like a dark minion? The Nether Wart minion. Look at that guy. He looks cool. He doesn't look he doesn't look really dark. He just looks really cool. But the other guy, he looks like he's seen some things. Oh, wait. I forgot to add in the chest and stuff. Place that there. Let's place that there. And one of these guys will have to just have a small storage. Sorry to whoever that is, but sorry, buddy. You're the one, my guy. You're the one. Guys, I believe this is just in my default storage. There you are. But you are the one to have the smaller storage. But yeah, pretty soon it should be pretty well filled out. I could move them now, actually. It wouldn't be too hard, actually. I just kind of picked the. I mean, it is really easy to move it. I just think I'm kind of being a little bit lazy here. And just place that there, place that there, place that there, and place that there. Boom! We've now got 9 minions on the job. So, bing bada boom, we can continue mining. After I take another bite of my delicious dinner. By the way, that would be mad expensive to buy all that. All the obsidian would be so expensive to purchase. I have another question for Mr. Bazaar here. Bazaar. How much is obsidian? The price of obsidian currently, I highly doubt, is higher than 50. But, sell price. Okay, yeah, I knew it. But look, that's half off than the guy from the end. I knew the guy from the end was a ripoff. But, well, that is that. And that is one minion that I do not have to worry about anymore. And it's funny how when I spawn in flying. I found that kind of weird. But, With my dragon armor, I probably could run the race in 80 seconds if I wanted to, and I could easily clear those gaps now. Excuse me? Oh, it's one of those times when it just won't mind. Don't you hate when that happens? Is it just me? Oh. So it looks like the more powerful people are selling like T4 Enderman boss carries, you know, to make money. It's not a bad idea. I'm not sure. I don't think many people do purchase it though. If they do, I would genuinely be surprised. It's kind of like the stuff in the hub. You know, if you go to the first or second hub, they're always like the chat's always super full. Or the first hub always, but the second hub, yeah, it happens quite a bit too. Well, would you look at that? I've just been proven wrong. I don't do carry, sorry. Oh, bro's an MVP plus plus. I've not actually seen one of those. Yeah, MVP plus plus, dude. Those are actually like really expensive a year, because on top of MVP plus, which is already $45, you have to pay like an additional like 70 or something a year just for the MVP plus plus, and that's not lifetime, whereas the other stuff is like lifetime, I believe. So I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not super expensive. I mean, especially if you have like disposable income. It's not cheap by any means. There's definitely better things you can purchase with your money. And other stuff. And honestly, I feel like your MVP plus plus, you've definitely purchased Skyblock gems. Or at least, if you're playing Skyblock, you probably have. Even if it's just the smallest pack, you probably have. But, you know, I could also see it if you, like, switched over to Skyblock. You might not have it. Well, let me tell you, some things actually kind of insane, though. I'm going to go ahead and just look at the stream, because I have not... I'm starting to think that people may or may not be commenting on it. Oh, yes. There was one person who messaged. That's true, you're torturing rusted gas. Bro, hello. Yeah, I'm not always at the thing. I'm not torturing him. I tell him to work on his own goals and stuff, you know, like armor and stuff. You know, because you probably want to work on getting your armor up, working on your own project. But, he just really wants to do stuff for me for some reason. And then there is sometimes when we do get in like a little bit of like some heat, you know, kind of as like a joke. No, we're not torturing. We're just being friends. That's all. Kind of being annoying towards each other. I mean, come on, if you're not at least a little bit annoying to your friend in Minecraft, I mean, hey, come on, you always gotta troll your friend in Minecraft. But yeah, no, I'm not torturing him. He wants to. He wants to do it. At least that's what he tells me. And I'm like, all right. It's kind of funny. I'm perfectly fine with working on this by myself. You know, it just because you probably got some other things you need to grind. Part of it is he probably just doesn't know everything to do, just like me. But I have no idea what I do. I find some way to occupy my time, some way or another. I manage to, and somehow I end up making progress. But hey. Oh, if somebody found out their death with a help from a nest endermite. Okay. And that is the rest of my dinner. And he annoys me. So we kind of annoy each other in like this harmonizing thing. And if I was torturing him, when I already showed him how to start another Skyblock profile. So I was torturing him, he'd just straight up leave the island. And he's already got a good idea of what to do. And I'm still nice to him. I gave him a starter set of armor, kind of showed him some loops. But yeah. I've also got another question here. Farming. I'm guessing yes. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Does that mean that this mushroom minion also produces both types of mushrooms then? Night vision charm, that's not what I'm looking for. That's not what I'm looking for. What? Oh, this is what I was looking for. Mystical mushroom soup. For 200 minutes. Actually, if we're thinking about this statistically, this is actually worse. If you really hate collecting wood, technically this is better. But technically, it's better to just make a stack of regular soup and then just eat it all. Or make 100 of those soups and just eat it all, because it only takes one of each ingredient, whereas each enchanted piece takes 160 of each. So the only thing you're saving on here is getting yourself 99 more bowls, which really isn't hard, like, at all. You don't need much wood for it, because 3 pieces of wood gives you 4 bowls. which, let's see here. Yeah, 4 goes into 125 times, which means you only need, right, because 24 times 3, right? Because, no, oh, I'm being dumb. Just 25 times 3 is 75. All you need is 75 pieces of wood, which is like 16 pieces. That is so easy to get. They're getting an additional, like, close to a stack of each ingredient. So technically it is better, but it's also not better. It costs more to make it for not really too much of a bonus there. It's like way too easy to get the additional wood you need. I really like questions. Like I was asking Song earlier, I was asking some crazy like school experiences, or you just kind of funny or crazy stuff your teacher did or that you got your teacher to do. I'm not talking like too crazy. I'm just like kind of like I said, teacher hit the gritty. But also along those lines, I just forgot what I was going to say. I just did. Maybe if I kind of retrace my steps, like, give me a second. I am getting a call. Hello? Alright, I'm back. I swear, like I said, nothing happens. And as soon as I get on stream, I'm like the most popular person in the world. Everybody's texting me. Next question. How long has the stream been going on for? A little over an hour. About 10 minutes over an hour. Might go for like another 20 minutes. No, I am conflicted on whether I should upgrade the minions or not. I think I should, right? Because each of them, if I upgrade the minions, then they can all get more obsidian while I'm sleeping, right? Because if I just hold on to my obsidian and be greedy and don't upgrade the minions, then they won't be able to produce as much, right? Because they will be limited by their inventory. Speaking of which, actually, for the last, I don't know, it's kind of getting a little boring, even though I've barely been doing it. But 128 stacks also doesn't sound right. Like, how does that... work, because two of those, because because it is 5 stacks, and so 2 for 5 stacks, which essentially means you just take 32 times 8, or 64 times 4, or 128 times 2, and you get like 256, which then gets you, yeah, 256 times 5 is just 100. What the heck am I doing? Oh, I know what I was. Wait, what? Do I? Yeah, no, I don't. I honestly don't. Yeah, okay. I made a mistake. I knew it. I knew it. I forgot to carry the 0. It would be what, because I said 128 before. So would that be like 1,280 stacks then? I'm just gonna pull out a calculator instead of trusting my own mental math. Because let's see here. Each piece, so let's just do 64 times 8 times 2.5. Yeah, okay, 1,280. I was correct with the second going. With the second going around. That's right. I just forgot to not carry the 0, I forgot to leave the 0. Because when you multiply times 5, I think I was multiplying like times 0.5. But since I'm multiplying times 5, you just add a 0 and then divide the number by 2. So I forgot to add 0. There's like math shortcuts that you can do, and that's what you can do to like improve your math skills. But what I hate, honestly, in math, I'm really good at math. In fact, so good, I do most of it in my head. I don't need to write down the dumb stuff on the paper most of the time. But I tell you, when it says show your work, I hate that. I really don't like that. Like, seriously. And the teacher doesn't just let that fly. Like, no, no, they're not like, no, you're good. They're like, no, 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 you can't do that. And it is really annoying. And in fact, I missed like 2 points on a quiz for that because I didn't show my work. Which, I don't know. Does the math teacher think I'm cheating, or does she just need to see my work? And if it's correct, I don't see the need to show my work. Is it so that way I show that I understand the process? I mean, if I do it, and I do it correctly, and I do it correctly on the entire paper, doesn't that show that I understand? Oh no, it just doesn't make sense to me. Which 2 points may not sound like a lot, but that was actually like, what, there was only like 11 or 12 questions on the quiz. So ended up getting like an 83 or something, which doesn't sound bad. But it did actually bring my math grade down significantly. I don't know why. And math is like the one thing that I have no missing assignments in. It's just math I just get done way too quickly. But yeah, because recently there was just a paper today where essentially you're plotting stuff on like a number line with like imperfect square roots. And so I put it in their technical places and where everything should be. And so we actually had a substitute there, but we actually have like a second kind of like advisor in the class just in case, our main teacher just can't get to everything. She's still a teacher in the back, still a teacher technically in the math, But she also works at like several different classrooms just at different hours. But I only get her in math. So she does help people out, and so instead of going up to I went back to her. Now, because I do this because, well, you know, she's in there every day in math. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. She's there every day in math. Substitute is following essentially like a list of what the teacher said to do. So uh, she would probably have the most knowledge. So I go back there. She says, you probably want to hold on to your paper, but she says, did you show your work? And I'm like, because there was a whole section on the page for like every single thing. You show your work. I'm like, I did it in my head. And she's like, you probably do want to show some of your work just because, she's probably going to expect some work. And I'm not mad at the teachers at all for this. I'm just saying. I guess it kind of helps you point out if they're, I don't know, cheating or not using a calculator or whatever, when they're not supposed to be. But I'll actually have to ask that question. Why do they require us to show our work? I feel like it's a question I should have asked more before, but yeah, I'm running a hypothesis, but probably isn't right. Anyway, it's Friday now, so I can't ask until Monday, and I'll probably forget by then. Or maybe I won't, just because I'll like look at the paper and then the paper will remind me of it. But then yeah, so they had like enrollment for high school, so we did all that, and I decided just to skip like the next level and just go straight up, just skip a level and just go straight up to the next one. And I should have also tried honors classes because those are a bit faster paced. But I thought if I'm skipping a whole like essentially year, I did ask one of because they have like advisors that came around and said if you're that when you were enrolling, and they kind of told you what you could and couldn't do. So I asked them about that. And they were fine with it. They're like, oh yeah, you can do that, but remember, you're just kind of like skipping a whole year. Uh, so I guess I can, but yeah, I'm thinking maybe I should have tried honors because the way our school works, at least, is if you enroll in honors and then you think, oh, after a week or two, you decide, oh, this is too difficult, you can just lower back down to the normal classes, and you'll get I believe they say you get a bump up of 10 points on your grade. So, because the stuff is more difficult. So it's like, I'm like, if it was, I'm already pretty fast paced in this math here. So maybe honors would have been kind of better. Just to kind of like skip through that, in the end, if it was too much, I could have just dropped back down. But the point, in all my other classes, I enrolled in honors, except for math. Math, I just decided to like skip a grade, that is. I'm also kind of curious if you like your favorite electives. I've got some pretty good electives now, but And I chose some pretty interesting ones for getting into high school. I tried like animation, theater, or theater, whatever you prefer to say. Just because, I don't know, I've never really been a theater kid, and I've never even tried that, and I don't think they even had that as an option for an elective because they just didn't have that big of a stage. Apparently, at the high school, they have like more of an auditorium. So I tried that, and then I tried. Oh, what were the other two that I tried? I think I did. There was another because I did. I'm taking business essentials now, so I think I went entrepreneurship, and then on the last one, I actually kind of forgot what I did on that last one. I definitely didn't do a language. I don't think. Definitely didn't do a language. That's all I know. So I did not choose a language. But point is, I might not even get those because I made those choices, but the way it works in our school is that the seniors get first choice, the juniors get second choice, then sophomores, and then finally freshmen. And I believe, and that is what I'm going to be next year, a freshman. Oh well. When did I get that? When I get the Endstone Rose, I just randomly get it? And do I get that from like mining Endstone? I mean, that wouldn't make sense. It's the Endstone Rose. We're almost a full inventory. Full inventory. But which means, first of all, that not only was my estimate, now I've got like 20 double chests. Isn't that 20 double chests full now? That's actually crazy though. 20 double chests, well, like more closer to like 21 double chests, just full to the brim, just regular obsidian. That's crazy. Can you even donate to? I mean, I know for a fact nobody would donate real money, but I'm actually genuinely kind of curious because I am, just kind of starting out, and I don't know if you can donate to me when I'm starting out. Huh. Once again, I'm not suggesting that you donate to me. I'm just saying, if there is like a smaller creator who's just starting out and they're doing live streams, can they get donations? Do they get those donations? Because the thing is, right now where I'm at, I don't get paid for any videos. And I probably won't. Especially because I don't make many videos. I make mostly live streams and they get 5 or so views. Isn't this actually racking up the watch time though? Because there is a couple things. You either need like, oh, what did they say? 10 million shorts views in like a 90-day period or something. Or I think they said you need like at least 1,000 subscribers and then at least 4,000 watch hours. And there was like some limitations. I need to brush up on that. I need to brush up on what the requirements are. So I think you probably couldn't donate to me or to another smaller streamer. Huh. I'm gonna have to look into that. I'm very curious now. I made myself curious. Huh. Okay, we are. I just moved out there. We are like 4 stacks away. I'm going to head over to the hub then, and I'm going to look up, first of all, who is mayor. I'm pretty sure it's probably like Deanna or something like that. And then maybe... But who is it that you need to get the mining fiestas? Because isn't that a mayor thing that you get with certain, like the mining mayor or something? Don't you have like mining events? Just like you have fishing events with Marina. Let's see. You know what? It's good enough. It's good enough. It's a good amount of obsidian. It's like, fine. I'll get 30 stacks. 30 stacks and I'm done. It's gonna take forever. But based on that, so I get 3 stacks probably per 2. So I mean, I might even up that to like 2.5 because that's mining fortune's not guaranteed. Because I did notice I did get 2 and then a 3. So you can say like 2.5 minutes. So 2.5 for 3. So divide the, because I'm 128, right? So 128 by 3, because is that divisible by 3? It's not exactly divisible by 3. So it would be, because 12, I mean, yeah, that would go into it. That would be 4. So that would be 4, and then it would go 8, which then would be 2, and then it would be 6 and 6. I'll just be repeating 6. So it would take approximately, that's how many stacks, and then we have to take that number times 2.5. So 4, and then 266, 4266. I think that's what I came up. No, not 66. It'd only be 426 times, or yeah, 2.5. Right? Yeah. So it would take, and 60. Oh, I accidentally did time, so let's just divide it by 60 and divide that by 60. So approximately, if I did this by hand, 17 hours. If I did the math right, which once again probably didn't. Anyway, I do have 30 stacks. No, I don't. I just realized I didn't even have that close. I wasn't quite that close enough. There is somebody watching this. Thank you to whoever is watching this. I come from the future. Our bricks are made of bones, and our feet are made of bolts. I don't know. I don't know anymore. My question is for Bazaar, how much are you willing to offer me for this? Ooh. That's only, first of all, that's only 1920. Which is, yeah, that's about like 1/40th. Ew. That's kind of nasty. 1/40 is kind of put into a percent. So it's essentially like a 2.5 times. So it's essentially just, yeah, 2.5%, right? Yeah, about 2.5%, I think. Okay. How are you guys doing? Nothing, of course. I don't know why I figured there'd be stuff in here. 15. 29. 29, that is not a lot. No, what am I doing? T7s are right here. 20. 20, wow. You guys are fine. I mean, if, because 30, whatever. I'm going to stop doing math. This will upgrade the storage. Which, let's see here. I think I did the math last time, and I calculated it takes like 2 hours to get a stack or something. I don't know. I don't really care anymore either, because I've gotten some new, because then I realized that I made essentially a mistake, because when it says 45 seconds in between actions, that also means that, first of all, they have to mine it, and then they have to place it. So technically, each stack takes about 96 minutes, which is about an hour and a half per stack, which so far, that's looking like those calculations are very close to being correct. So, in that case, if I sleep for 8 hours, these minions over here, we have this extra 9 storage space, are not going to need it, because that is like 12 hours or something. I mean, it's not 12 hours, you know. It's obviously more than that, but, you know, we can just say that, right? We're just going to say that because it's close enough for me. My next question is, how much? Well, then that's the biggest question. How much does 30 stacks take to get? Because I do 1.5 times 64. Well, 1.5 times 64. What am I doing? Sorry. Times 64 times 30 divided by 60 equals about, at T1 it would take about 48 hours to do what I just did in half an hour to an hour. But then remember, there's 9 of those guys on the job, plus a couple upgraded ones. Whatever. So realistically, I don't need to upgrade their storage. What I do need to upgrade is their storage, but not that storage. Honestly, I think right now the upgrades are just kind of a waste of money. Because they could also upgrade the speed, and then, you know, I can't be always on, and, you know, if, let's say I left right now, it takes, and if I got up, let's say just 12 hours from now, they might be full when I come back. How about these guys? What do you guys? I mean, you guys have a pretty massive storage. You guys, what? How many slots is that? Not 18. I figured. They have 35 seconds in between, which means it takes them instead 70 seconds to do that, right? That's how the math checks out. So 1 minute and 10 seconds would be about 1.16 repeating. So I'm just not going to calculate that into the equation. Let's actually just do that round up and just go 1.7. So then that means that we're going to do 1.17. That's what I meant to say. And this, see, look, the next upgrade for this is just simply a inventory upgrade. I don't really care. And then 0.17 times 64 equals 74 minutes. So that's about an hour and 15 minutes or so. And you just times that times 18 or something. Which, you get the point. These guys don't fill up for like an entire day, which is nice. And these don't fill up for like an entire 12 to 14 hours. So it's not great. And what it takes forced. I'm just deciding right now. I'm just driving people insane. Whew. If I upgrade this, and that brings me to the next upgrade. How much would the next upgrade do? Because if one's base, and then 2 storage, that means 4 storage, and then 6 of storage, which means there's also then what 3 speed upgrade, because 3, 5, and 7, 3 speed upgrades for that, which means each of them upgrades approximately by 3 seconds, which is probably not the most crucial things at this point. Also just upgrade them all to T1. I don't know. No, these guys are enslaved though. These guys are enslaved. So, because I believe it takes what? Since this will now take, since it took 164, it takes 256. I'm pretty sure about that. I'm pretty sure it just takes 4 stacks and 8 stacks. Is that it? It's 4, 8. That doesn't make exact sense, actually. No, it takes 2 stacks, I think, to start off. It goes 2 stacks. And then... No, that's the glowstone guys. That's the glowstone guys. I think it's like an addition. I don't know. I am having a panic attack. I think it's just like 2 stacks or something. And then it goes 4 stacks, then it goes 8 stacks, then it goes like enchanted stuff. But I believe by the time you get to T5, then you need to do enchanted stuff. So I believe it's 2 stacks for the next upgrade. And then... I mean, if it's only 2 stacks, I mean, let's just check that out and make sure that I'm correct. 2.5. Okay. And then, yeah, so it is 3 seconds approximately. I'll just, I guess, quick upgrade all of them. And hope we cut even. We have 9 minions working on it. So even though, like I said, it takes them an hour and 30 minutes to produce a stack, technically it's like an hour and 30 minutes to produce 9 stacks. I mean, it's still not great. I'm just saying, it's better. Which actually, hold on. If I think here, if we do the math here, let's just go 9 times 64 equals that, right? So equals 576. So if we take it times 0.66, so this is the approximation for about an hour or so, I would say. That equals about 380 an hour, which means if we have, let's just do 380 an hour, and let's go 81,920 divided by 320, and then that will give us the fact that it takes 256 hours, or approximately 10 days to do this at their current minion level. Whew. That is quite a long while. It honestly sounds correct, though. That sounds correct. Like, that is math that I can get behind. I mean, it's not great by any means. Like, I would love for it to be faster. But it's not terrible. I just realized how expensive that is. 2.5 stacks for 7 minions? That's great. Actually, kind of crazy. So, well, now we got 12.5 stacks, that's it. Okay, and then we'll just pull, and now we got 15.5 stacks, which means now we can create about 6 pieces of enchanted obsidian. Boom. And go right in here, go right up there. Okay. So now we have 50 enchanted obsidian. And that already starts us off pretty well through there. Because that means we're, with one stack, that means we're approximately 12.5% done. I believe. I believe that is the case. Anyway, Get like the whole squad over. Oh, I have no idea why I had these guys going. I just do. I heard they make a good profit. Actually, slime minions make more of a profit than magma minions, which I actually was a little shocked about. Like, you would think, because I was a little shocked to hear that. I'm probably just gonna die because of my armors being. Oh, I can't die actually. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second. I've got way too many coins for me to allow that. Please, 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 please. I just can't allow that. I can't allow that. I can't allow that. Let me just break out. That's it. I'm breaking out. I don't care about your window. I'm sorry, man. Whew. If I'm gonna do that, then I gotta put on like my dragon armor then. If I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna put on my dragon armor. Ooh, that was actually a little dicey there. Ah, whoa. I'm not sure why it took damage while it was getting out. That right there just doesn't make any sense to me. And so, since I'm about to die, of course, the most logical thing is to go back into there. So, I'm just gonna punch you. Hey, look at that. I'm so strong. Woo. Big whoop. So, I need cactus green, and I need approximately 8 sand. And then I need a bone. Here we are. Grab one bone. And I start upgrading minions, I'm gonna start dedicating days to like minions. I'm not sure why I'm doing this. Bring out the bone meal. Put that in the hyper furnace. Put that in the hyper furnace. And then just quickly craft that up. Lime dye, pull it out, surround it, and bing bada boom. And I can throw this out, boop, throw that out, and replace this. And I will probably need this. Do I already have some extra just left over just in the chest? Nope. I was gonna say if I actually had some, that'd be. I kind of just wasted my time there if I did have some extra. Alright, just regular pick. Let's go storage. So, another thing we can work on is getting 9 of every single minion, and that should be pretty easy just because I am just requesting a tier 1. I'm not like, I want to get them all up to T5. No, I just want to get at least T1 of all the minions, and then we can kind of focus on upgrading one minion. We can just upgrade all of them. But yeah, we'll probably just kind of like place down the minions. Whoop. And when we place down the minions, that will. Yes. I got stuck in this earlier, and then I went to F5, and then I got unstuck out of it. And I was kind of like upset because I really wanted to see how this kind of looks. Let's go forward. Yeah, see, look, and then I don't know. I really don't know. I should have just went to the hub, right? Oak's right there. Probably would have been faster. Whatever. So now what? I need like 20 stacks of wood or something. I think that's how the math works out. Yeah, but when people say they won't need math in life, you will. I hate to be that guy, but you will. I mean, maybe not. And then there's like these complicated ones. I mean, completely understand multiplying, dividing, subtracting, adding, all that stuff. I'm pretty sure people understand that as well. But then there's like the other ones. They're like, when will we need to know, like, how to make the area of the circle in life? Like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. Just, I get paid minimum wage just to teach you, and I did not need to have an existential crisis with that. I did not need a plate of that. It's also kind of crazy, like, if you, like, kind of, during lunch, I never really saw, the teachers would guide the students to the lunchroom, and then, they'd kind of just take off. I never saw what happened after that. I'm not sure if they brought their own lunch or if they did something like that. And then today I've actually finally got to see that, which was kind of cool also. And yeah, you know, being a teacher feels like a really annoying job, but it also feels kind of nice in a way. Like, I think the teachers like talking with each other, and it just seems really nice. And just having like a friendly conversation, just it's like, oh, that's nice. And especially when you don't have like them in like a certain period or hour. People call it like different things. In some schools they call it hours. Other schools they call it periods because technically you're not in class for an entire hour. But I mean, once again, that differs from school to school. And the point is, schools can be very confusing. All sorts of different things. Please sell grand experience models of bizarre, please. What lobby am I in, bro? Look at all this. Look at all this. Look at all these. Look at all this advertising in chat, bro. It's like just a whole squad just logged in. They were like, haha, we're gonna raid the chat with all these messages. Let's see here. 5 plus 5 plus 5. So a little over 3 stacks. About 3.5 stacks left. Not too much longer. And then we have the grand baby of them all, the small storage, the medium storage. And then, but I have not gotten a large storage yet. I mean, I'm starting to get to the point where I probably should, but now I've got, for my redstone minions, I've got a compactor for all of them, which is really nice, but no, just the regular compactor, that compacts them into blocks, but, I might not always, what I'm trying to get is the super compactor 3000, which is why I need to get the cobblestone and blah, 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 and yada, 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 and I think the redstone originally, the purpose of the redstone, like when I was watching like kind of how to start out, the purpose of the redstone was to upgrade your accessory bag, which would give you like which would allow you to put more talismans in there to get more magical power to do some stuff at like the shop with that really confusing name. That is the best way that is what I'm going to describe it as. But then you had all that redstone left over, so, besides upgrading the minions, I decided, what I can use it for? I'm gonna, like, kind of try and get some like personal compactors and all those compactors, and I realized I need to switch to cobble, which I actually don't know how close I am to getting a maxed out collection on cobblestone. Not even close on coal. That's all I know. Small mining sack, and then you have the mining sacks. Because this is definitely probably something you want, you know. It's nice. They're definitely nice. What I was also like trying to grind emerald here for the personal bank. So I thought, oh, that'd be really nice if I just had like a bank on me. So, but you know what? I didn't end up going all the way through with that. So for now, I think we got the minions going. I think this is where I'm gonna end this stream. I might review a couple more plans, like right now. But butter. I like butter. I think after I get the tree cap there, I'm just gonna max out foraging. That's gonna be a fun stream, isn't it? Oh, 56.4% there. So close to maxing that out, and that gives me a large storage. So right now I can't even make a large storage. Of course, I haven't collected that much here. Maybe I have. I don't know. Probably haven't. What is that? Because that's just half of the original note. Foraging, Savannah biome, Savannah bow. All damage dealt with this bow is double. That is Savannah, Acacia Wood, Savannah bow, Acacia birdhouse. What is this? None of these. Oh my god, this is so stupid. And these always require like 20 combat skill. I do not have that. What am I, 18? I could grind up there. That could be a stream. Just grinding. That's gonna be like a 6 or 8 hour grind. 6 to 8 hour grind. I'm not sure if I can stay determined for that long. Acacia birdhouse, and then we go over the repelling candle. Prevents unwanted monsters from spawning on their island. Is that like within a radius? Or is that everywhere? First of all, that candle looks really cool. So I might just use that instead of the daylight sensors, especially now that I have the this stuff over here. I don't think it's like has a massive range, but I'm pretty sure it has a decent range. I can at least put it down here because mobs spawn down here. But I got this thing. And honestly, I kind of like don't want to use it all the time. If I pick this up and I go back and then I go through, in theory, it should be night, right? Does it actually have to change now? Telling me even though it's 4:50 a.m., it's not going to calibrate. Oh, I switched it to 5 p.m. What if I line it up? Because I can line this up and then I can just pick it up whenever it turns to 6 a.m. Alright, 5:20. Come on. It's like a minute for each hour, isn't it? This is like 10 seconds or something. But I've got this thing ready as soon as that thing changes. I'm watching. Okay, we did it. So, I mean, this thing isn't perfectly coordinated with it. I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing. By the way, does that also take 30,000 in collection for the acacia wood? I don't know if they need some more storage systems. I mean, like, the storage thing needs to be expanded immediately. Anyway, as I notice the slime minion is full. That's at 30,000, isn't it? But it looks so cool. I really want to go for that now. It is 25. Yay! So good. Oh, why does birch have to be? Oh, oh, oh. This is actually really good. This is actually really good. What? Why haven't I gotten a foraging sack? Oh my god, I just... Well, let's go do that now. That should take like 2 minutes. I'm not like, exaggerating. It should be really short. It shouldn't take that long at all. 950, that's all. Or, well, like 1,050, that's it. There's the birch biome stick. Yay, we made it to 1,000. That's not what I'm going for, though. Going for that foraging sack. I want that. And then, yeah, so we need to get 50k birch. Which, oh, that makes sense where this guy was one-shotting the trees. Or taking down the trees with the tree captator because he needed to grind up to that 50k. Yeah, so we're definitely going to max out that first. But then my question is, what is the max foraging skill? Is it, what, 50 or 60? Because aren't those like the two levels I could be at, 50 or 60? I'm not sure what foraging level are. All I know is that my mining level's higher, so probably somewhere like 12. So I think even if you get the max collection, you won't have max foraging, which makes sense why people don't want to grind foraging, because that would be painful. So yeah, bro's got the tree captator. That's nice. I wonder if I beg from lobby to lobby if somebody will give me the tree cap. By the way, how much is the tree captator? I never even looked at that. I mean, I'm pretty sure I did, but I think I forgot. I essentially just need an inventory full of just birch. Birch isn't a bad wood. It's just, especially in this plank form. In this form, I mean, I see this getting hated on a lot. Honestly, it's not a bad wood at all. Diorite also gets hated on, but I tell you, people are able to make like diorite and these, kind of like blocks that nobody ever uses and thinks they're ugly. Makes them look. People make those look amazing, and I mean, there are some pretty cool builds with birch and some like the worst woods. Oh, I'm not as lucky as you. I don't have the tree capitator yet. But if my estimates prove to be true, we'll have it and I'm in a maximum of 10 days. Alright, sounds good. And then the question is, how much... Okay, I think it's like always cheaper just to like purchase everything, which makes me curious. If I purchase it at the 25 from like Bazaar, and I'm not even sure if Bazaar has like enough for it. Actually, he would because... Or I'm guessing he would because I already got the sum. Because I already got some. It costs $2 million to do that. So the tree capitator's probably going to be a little bit pricey. On the auction house. It's probably going to be a little up there. But, come on. How close am I? I'm not going to look, because usually whenever I look, I'm, like, really close. And I'm like, oh, then I spoil the surprise. Oh, what? You can do this for the jungle, but you can't do it for that one? That's a scam. Hey, I knew it. I knew I was close to it. It should automatic. I'm guessing. Foraging. Sax. Is that a new slot? Where is Sax? I have no idea. I don't have to craft it, I don't think. I sure hope I don't. let's see here. We got small enchanted birchwood foraging sack. Where is it? I do have to make it. Okay. I make it, and then it goes directly to my sacks. How much does the big boy cost then? Is it like a whole stack? Oh, actually, it's pretty reasonable. Enchanted string, I got that. Enchanted leather. That's 5 stacks of leather. Oh! Okay. Fine. I'll do it. Next one. Do I have enough birch for this? It's 2 like a piece. Please tell me it's just 1, right? Because then I have to mine more birch. Mine more birch. Like I said. See, I lied. I lied before. I said that there was. Oh, I realized. I just realized I forgot to plug in my microphone. The audio quality sucks throughout this live stream. Oh, I am so sorry. Oh, I'm sorry for people's ears hurting like crazy. Okay, this is honestly a really weird system. Okay. It's a really weird system. Okay. Okay. It takes 8 to the 1 to the 3. Alright. Let's go for the monkey recipe. Monkey? By the way, let's just look at what the other collections are while we're going for this guy. Dark oak goes up to 25. Jungle goes up to 25. There goes to 30, and this guy goes up to 50. 50, and that's just what? No, that's actually crazy. What? Why do you go up to 50k? What is Birch goes up to 50k for a reason? You don't. You just give me. It's not in the mystery wolf pet. The wolf pet is level below that. You just get foraging experience by monkey pet for a Rango. This is a traveling zone. Why is there so many events? People need to stop with the events. Hypixel, you need to chill out. Oh, no, 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 no. I accidentally moved. I changed my projection. Oh, I know how I got 13k. I got that from the. I'm gonna put the rest of my bank account before I lose it all. I've lost like 13k on this stream. I can definitely see now why that enchanted cookie or what you get the point. The booster cookie's what it's called, is useful. Okay, so you know what, that's gonna be my last goal. Just get the upgraded foraging sack. It's gonna be a long night. I should have just gone for the birchwood before I just went for something else. Whatever. Let me just quickly grab my sword. Let's see. Well, we need 5 stacks, am I right? Which means, where is... Did I create a new chest for this? No, it's right up here. Oh wow, we're actually a lot closer than I thought we were. I didn't even realize how close we are. Holy cow, we are really close. My heart kind of dropped there. My heart legit dropped there for a second. Oh, come on. Surely you weren't that close. Seriously, 0 damage. I'm doing no damage to you. You shouldn't be overreacting like that, man. I gotta understand now how I get like some insane kill combos just because of this like multiple kill thing. Because then I can like kill like 5 mobs at once with like 1 hit. Like look at that. Wham, bomb, 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 bomb. Bopping you. Just bop. Bop. It's crazy. Actually kind of crazy though. Ah, come on. Yeah, 20 combo was 9 combo. What? What am I reading? My skills are not strong. At anything for that matter. Okay. It's going to take a small bit. Now after this, we only need 20 stacks of wood. Woo! I would expect the medium sack to like take. So that also means we have to craft the mining sack, which means how much does that sack cost to make exactly? How much does that cost to make? In English, please. In English. Okay. Okay. It's literally like the same thing, just with only 1 enchanted lever. Because I'm guessing they assume you get this first. And you're like, you don't want to give something such a difficult task to somebody who's just starting out. You got my hopes. I got my. You got my dreams and my hopes and everything set upon that tree capitator. I will not rest till I get that. What am I gonna do after that? I've got other goals. I want to get a higher HTOM for Heart of the Mountain. Never hear people call it HTOM. It's arguably faster. Again, it's not super. I actually like the sound of the Heart of the Mountain better, but whatever. I need to stop overthinking things. It's way too much. What is going on? Come on, only half a stack more. Actually, technically 31. Cow. Cow. I kind of hate the, like, cleave enchant. Just because of the fact that a cow, like, a mile away gets so upset and just does, like, this weird running pattern. Like, look at that. Look at that. 0 damage. I don't care. But this is definitely, like, the best spot. Look at this. I can't kill him. Come on, come on. Let me kill you. And you're gonna do like 0 damage. Look at that. He still runs when there's 0 damage too, which is really annoying. Come on, please just tell me that's. Oh, one more. Come on. Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and craft that up and then just. Boop, boop, boop. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't tell me that I don't have it unlocked. I swear, if I don't have this thing unlocked. Enchanted raw beef. What? Come on, shimmer. No. What? That's crazy. That's what? What? No. Okay, well, clearly we're not getting this today. Oh. It's 1K to get to there. That was 433 we're at. It takes 5,000 to get up to there. You definitely grind to that. Oh, should have enough leather by then. So with that, we are ending the stream. Because clearly I was just being dumb. Hopefully by the time the next stream happens, I'll have the I'll have the forging sack, and then potentially the mining sack. No promises though. And chances are